Hey, Shawnee, getting your first look at Powhatan. Megan voted off at the last tribal council. We're down. You guys have think of it, you have a 1 in 10 shot at $1,000. 1 in 10 shot. If you split it all right now, you'd get 100, but you're not allowed to split the money, so it happens. But for your next challenge, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Do you guys want the good news or the bad news first?
I say we switch it up. Let's take the good news first.
Yeah.
Take the good news.
Everyone else wants the bad. Well, you guys want the good news. I'm going to give you the bad news first just to get it out of the way. The bad news is both tribes are going to tribal council this round.
Wow.
The good news is you get to meet members of the other tribe. What I need you guys to do now is pair up with a member from the other tribe. And whoever you want to pair up with. All right. So, guys,
Pretty cool, actually.
now,
It was pretty fun.
now that you have your pairs, if you could all stand next to George with your pair. Okay, so the teams are Paige and Tony, Brittany and Emily, or excuse me, Brittany V and Emily, Baylin and Brittany T, Oliver and Max, and Ian and Chris. For this challenge, here, one of you will be blindfolded, and one of you will be the caller. You will be looking for small colored pieces of wood. There are 5 different colored pieces of wood. If your team gets the 5 colors back first, then both of you win individual immunity for your tribal council. So each team is going to tribal council separately, but for example, if Paige and Tony win, Paige would be immune at the Shawnee Tribal Council, and Tony would be immune at the Powhatan Tribal Council. Is all of that clear?
Yes.
So we will go into more detail once we get out there. Right now, decide who is going to be the caller and who is going to be blindfolded. What? Callers, bring your teammates to the opposite side of the square. This challenge is for individual immunity. If you are the first pair to collect 5 different colored pieces of wood, you will win immunity for yourself and your teammate. Both tribes are going to tribal council. This is a very important round. After this, you will have a 1 in 8 shot at $1,000. Individual immunity is not up for grabs, which is good because no one brought it. You've got these immunity necklaces up for grabs. It's okay that you can't see it. 5 different colors. If you can't tell, you're going to have your teammate bring it back to you. Drop them at the feet of your caller when you get them. You have to bring them back, and you can only bring them back 1 at a time. 1 at a time. Did I forget any rules? All right, survivors ready? Go!
Wait. Back. Oh, right there.
When you think you've won, put your hands in the air. Freeze! You don't have different colors. Keep going.
I don't know
No, put it down. Put it. Go straight. Go straight. To the right. To the right. Pretty to the right. Down.
Oh, sit down. Wait up. Never mind.
Chris and Ian win immunity. 5 different colors. They got pink, blue, green, orange. No, the boxes did not count. Pieces of wood only.
Can I take this off?
Yeah. You guys can unblindfold. Chris and Ian, I'll be giving you the immunity necklaces. You cannot be voted off at the next tribal council. You can pick which color you want, pink or black.
Pink is your thing, man. There you go.
Yeah.
Bracelet.
All right, guys. It was right there.
That was what we brought back.
All right. Stop. All right, guys. You can mingle as 2 tribes for a couple more seconds as we walk back to the area, and then we can we'll go ahead and have a tribal council. We got
The white one, I was like, there's hardly any paint on that. How could you possibly know?
Yeah, that's why
color
I
it
got
was.
two. I got 2 white ones because in the light they look different color.
Yeah. Well, that was a crazy.
First thing I tried to
show.
bring back was the box.
I thought we were supposed to like get the box first,
Yeah.
and then put everything in the box.
I grabbed a box of Bailey's like, no, we don't need boxes. I was like,
I think it would have been.
All right. Powhatans, come on in. Have a seat. Welcome back. Long time no see. Have a seat, grab your blanket, settle in. All right, guys. So what did you think of the challenge? I can't fault you for losing, so. Brittany.
Oh, the challenge was interesting. I was confused as to the box versus tiny piece. And I brought back 2 boxes before bringing back any small pieces before Baylin finally said, no boxes.
So were we wondering why Bailyn wasn't saying no
I
boxes?
was very curious as to why. I don't know. I'm gonna go with, yeah, I know, right? Sabotage. I'm gonna go with she didn't know. Hopefully.
Did you guys enjoy meeting people from the other tribe?
It wasn't really long enough to
Yeah.
get a name
We
and
discussed
number.
the challenge.
They were cool.
We discussed their shelter.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We apologized profusely.
I didn't apologize.
They're very proud of their shelter.
They
Kelsey
can
said it
have
turns
it.
into she said it turns into a sail every time the wind blows.
Oh, that's frustrating. So, now we get to the serious stuff. You gotta vote someone out tonight. How you feeling, Chris?
Feel good because I got the immunity idol. Feel bad because, you know, I think we've bonded over the last couple of hours. You know, I hate to see someone go. I'd rather we just vote someone off the other tribe.
Who do you hate to see go least?
Myself.
Very good answer.
I'm just going to stick with that.
How about most?
What?
Who do you want to see go?
Oh, no one.
No one. What do you base your decision on then if you want to see no one go?
I don't know, maybe more strategic.
Are things getting more strategic?
Well, it's kind of hard when we're all like in a nice comfy tent and, you know, no one actually wants to go walk outside and collect firewood, so.
Yeah. There's so much firewood and there's so much fire.
Brittany V, you shook your head when you said strategy, so there's no strategy going into this vote.
Not really. I mean, we like Chris said. I mean, you don't really get a chance to talk to anybody. I mean, separate from the rest of the group. So.
Do you wonder though, at some point, are people going to have to start talking to each other? How do you make it through if you just are sort of crossing your fingers every round?
You were probably correct. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I guess time will tell.
Tony, strategizing, have you seen any of it? Have you participated in any of it? So you're just kind of wandering around saying, I hope I don't go home this tribal council.
Pretty much. I mean, hey, my name was on there last time. If I was strategizing, probably wouldn't have been.
Are you worried then about this tribal council?
A little bit. I mean, I can't say I was entirely expecting my name to be on there, but I guess I wasn't a good enough anchor for the team that time around. So who knows? We didn't really work together on this one,
Yeah,
so it's hard
it's
to
not like
say.
a teamwork kind of thing. This challenge wasn't a teamwork necessarily with each other. It was more against each other kind of thing, in a way.
Yeah. Brittany, what about you? Strategy? The only reason I bring the word strategy up is because you did, Chris.
I think that inevitably strategy is going to have to start playing a role, because as you whittle down more and more, especially with the double elimination, you never know when tribes are going to come together. You never know when you're going to stop being a team and what people are going to do after you get past that point. And I think that you really have to start basing your votes off of your future gameplay.
So what are you basing this vote off of?
Future gameplay.
Max, how about you?
I mean, as for strategy right now, I don't really think there is much until like we actually get joined up with the other team. But I mean, I still haven't made my mind up for who I really want to vote for, so I couldn't really begin to tell you.
You couldn't even begin?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No.
At this point, Tony, what are you looking forward to? What are you thinking about the future of the game, since we're talking about that?
That I'm still in it at the time when they say, here's $1,000, Tony. I need the money.
Don't vote him out. Brittany, how about you? Are you looking to the future at all? Brittany V, are you looking to the future at all?
I am. I mean, you have to. I mean, you know, because you have to think about yourself as well as others, and you want to start talking strategy, but like I said, we really haven't so far. But I'm saying that in the near future, that's going to have to happen to move myself further into the game.
So when you say you look into the future, do you look to get rid of someone who's strong, who's weak, who's sociable?
That's what we have to think. That's what I have to think about.
What are you thinking about?
I really don't know. I mean, because you don't know if there's going to be any other strength challenges before we merge. But then, you know, I know that I am a girl, so I mean, I might not necessarily be as strong as other guys on this team. So I have to think about that as well. So, you know, you got to think about a lot of things, you know.
Yep. Chris, what do you look for in the future? What do you say? Everyone's looking towards the future. I think we've agreed on a little bit more strategy, a little bit more future. You guys aren't as, you know, happy. You guys are still clearly a team, but you're not as happy, friendly as you were at the first tribal council. When you look into the future, who do you want to be getting rid of? What kind of person?
The person that's not on this team right here. I just want to start picking them off, and then after we pick them off, then we can talk about the 5 of us, actually down with the 4 of us.
All right, well, with that, it's time to vote. You can't vote for Chris. Chris, you're up first.